Hello students. So today we will continue our chapter and we will start from inserting images in the web range. Images or pictures are an important component of a good web page. Images makes your web page more attractive and they add visual appeal to the page. That means when you insert an image in your web page, it looks more attractive. So people or the person who visit your web page will like it. HTML offers the img tag, that is image tag, to insert image in the web page. To specify the location of the image file which is to be inserted, the src or the source, so src attribute is used in the image tag. So image, one of the attribute is src, source attribute. The syntax of the image tag is, syntax means the code which you will be using for inserting a image. So here code is given, image src equal to, you have to write the location. So example it is given, so you can just go through. So when you use that example, you will be able to insert a file image of flower. So here flower.gif. So you have to write the file which is available in your computer. So whatever file may be, whichever location, so you have to write that location in your code. Next is the attributes of the image tag. So here 4 attributes are given: height, width, border and alt. So we will the description is written here. It is not very difficult, you can just read it, you can understand. So height will give you the proper height, what height you want the image to be, now what height it will appear on the screen. Width, it will adjust according to the width of the, so it will give the width of the image. Border, if you want in the picture, so you can use border attribute. alt attribute, now this is different. So it will give the image a label which shows where the image is not loaded. So alt attribute, when you write this alt after the image source, after finishing the image source, you have to write it, and suppose the picture is not supported or not uploaded, so the whatever written in the alt attribute, it will be displayed. So in detail it is given here, height and the width attribute. To change the size of the image, you can use height and the width attribute in the image tag. The value of this attribute can be specified in pixels or percentage of the height or width of the browser window. So whatever the browser window height and width, so you can adjust according to that. Here example is given, so example you just go through. So how you can set the height and the width. After writing the location, you have to mention height and the width of the picture, and the picture will be displayed. One here in image you can see one image is given. In your book you can see page number 40. Next, border attribute. Now this is the other attribute of the image tag. So in border attribute, what happens? The border attribute helps to add a border to the image. The thickness of the border can be specified in pixels. The syntax for using the border attribute is image src equal to picture file name. So you have to write the file name, and then you have to write the border equal to n. N indicates number. So what number you will give, according to that it will appear in your image, the border will appear. Next topic is image types. There are 2 image formats commonly used throughout the internet. These are GIF, graphical interchange format, and JPEG, joint photographic expert group. The reason they are both so widely used is because they are both formats that can compress an image file size without too much loss in the image quality. So when you do when you compress it, the size the quality of the image does not change too much. That's the reason it is used commonly, very widely throughout the internet. Let us see about these two formats. GIF, graphic interchange format, and it was developed by CompuServe. So this is the company which developed the GIF format. JPEG format. So JPEG format is a standard image compression format developed by and named after the Joint Photographic Expert Group. It is one of the two most common format for storing and sending images on the web. Now next page, it is given the HTML code to insert image in HTML. So here code is given, just you need to go through the code. Next we move on to the next topic, that is hyperlink. Hyperlinks can take the form of linking one web page to another web page, opening an email or call for some or other action. They are how we get from point A to point B on the World Wide Web. So these hyperlinks decide how we move from one point to the other. They are what makes the web user friendly and convenient. So because of these hyperlinks, the website or the internet is user friendly and convenient. Now we will learn how to create a link between the pages using hyperlink. The anchor tag. HTML has an anchor tag, that is a tag, which uses the href attribute. Href stands for reference. Okay, so attribute to specify the name of the web document to be linked. So if you want to create a link in HTML, you need to know about this anchor tag. So anchor tag, and it has an attribute, that is href. So you have to use both together, and when you use together, then only you can create a link. So here example is given, and the explanation of the example is given below. Here the tag A stands for the anchor, that is, and the A tells where the link should start, and closing, that is /A, indicates where the link to end. To create a hyperlink, we use the href attribute of the A tag. Href stands for hyperlink reference, and the value of the attribute href is the path to the location of the target document to which we link. So after href, what you write after giving equal sign, whatever you write in the double quotation, that is the point where your file will be linked. So here is an example of a tag, and it appears on the web, how it appears on the web browser. So example is given there, and picture is given, you can just see it. Next, when your link will be created, what will happen? The linked text appears in a different color. So when it is created, your text will appear in different color. When you bring the mouse pointer on the hyperlink, it turns to a hand shape. So the shape of the mouse also will change, that pointer, arrow pointer will change into hand shape. Clicking once the left mouse button, open the link document in the browser window. This example will show you the link. So here one example is there, you can see on the top one example is given. So in this example, it is shown how you can create a link. You can also use the A tag to link with other websites or web pages on the internet by specifying their URL address as the href value. For example, the following HTML code, suppose you want to take your user to another website, so you have to just mention the URL of that particular website. Here one example is given. This example will display the text Yahoo Mail as the hyperlink, which when clicked will open the Yahoo Mail web page if your computer is connected to the internet. So if your computer is connected to the internet, so when you write this code, your file will direct it to the Yahoo Mail. With this we come to the end of our chapter. Thank you so much and have a nice day.